So in the last class, we have started the transportation problem. I have told you how you can write the LPP of transportation problem and how you can write the dual of transportation problem. I have also given you hint that when we go for your initial basic feasible solution, like in your LPP, that we take S1, S2, S3 as basic variable. Here we will discuss three methods. That is your northwest corner rule. One is your least cost entry method and one is your Vogel's approximation method. Then we go for the optimality. We will discuss another method for the optimality. All these methods you can apply when your problem is first is of minimizing cost and then you have to check it is your balanced transportation problem. If it is not, firstly make it minimizing and then you can convert it into your balanced one, right? So we are going to do the first method, that is your northwest corner rule. I will explain you this method with the example. So suppose the question is given to you. So the question is given to you that you have to find the initial basic feasible solution of the given transportation problem for minimizing cost by northwest corner rule. So there you have three sources, S1, S2, S3, and you have destination D1, D2, D3, D4. There you will have availability. And here you will have demand. These methods are very easy to apply. Once you just have to understand the concept that how we are proceeding. So the transportation cost for this is given to you that this is your 14, this is 56, this is 48, this is 27, and here is 13. The availability is 19, this is 16, 82, 99, and here is 35, 31, 21, 71, 81, 63, and the demand here is 7, 14, 21, and 6. So whenever you have to apply any method, either northwest, least cost or Vogel's approximation, you firstly have to check that the problem should be of minimizing cost, right? So the first thing it is done, that it is of minimizing cost is given. So this is okay. The second thing, you have to check that it should be your balanced transportation problem. How do you check balanced transportation problem? You sum over AIs, that means 13 plus 19 plus 6. If you will sum over this is coming out to be 48. 7 plus 14 plus 21 plus 6, this is also coming out to be your 48. So yes, this is balanced transportation problem. Now I can apply my any method, whatever it is given to you. So firstly, we are considering northwest corner rule. Northwest means the corner which is at northwest. So this is your northwest corner. So you have to assign the value over here. Obviously, these are the costs given to you at every cell. You have this thing x1, 1, x1, 2, x1, 3, x1, 4. That you have to find, right? Because this is the quantity that you have to deliver from source I to the destination J. So when you are taking the northwest entry, that is the corner of this, So you will take the minimum of AI and BJ. So what is the minimum of 7 and 13? 7. So you will do assignment 7 over here. So you will cut your concerned column जिसके वो equal होगा. Is it clear? And this will be your 13 minus 7. That will be your 6. Is it clear? Now what is your northwest entry? Next northwest entry. This is cut, right? And this is 56. So what is the minimum? 6 and 14 is 6. So you will assign 6 over here. So what you will cut now? You will cut your row and here will be 14 minus 6. That will be your 8. Is it clear? Next, what is your northwest entry? This is northwest entry. The minimum of 19 and 8 is 8. So what you will cut, row or column? And this is 19 minus 8. That will be 11. The next northwest entry is this. What is minimum? 11 or 21? So you will assign 11 over here. But you will cut, row or column? And this is 21 minus 11. That will be your 10. What is your next northwest entry? 71. Minimum of 16 and 10 is what you will cut, row or column? And this is 16 minus 10. This is your 6. So, and this is your northwest entry and this is the last entry. Whenever you will do the last entry, you will always have the same minimum value. If you do not have any same value, that means you have done mistake somewhere, right? So now your row and column will be cut. Is it clear? This is done with the northwest corner rule that you have to apply. So you can even notice here this. What was the M? M was the number of sources. कितने sources हैं यहाँ पे? And N is the number of destination. That are your 4. We have done yesterday that there will be always M plus N minus 1. That will be your basic variable. So 4 plus 3 minus 1. That will be your 6. So you can notice here. This is your first, second, third, 4, 5 and 6 basic variables you have over here. वहां पे जब हमारे पास 3 इक्वेशन होती थी और 6 वेरिएबल्स होते थे, 3 वेरिएबल्स की वैल्यू मेरे पास है तो बाकी वेरिएबल्स क्या होते थे? 0, right? So here you have over here x11 you have 7, x12 you have 6, x22 you have 8, x23 you have 11 and x33 you have 10 and x34 is your 6. Is it clear? So next, if you want to find the cost for your initial basic feasible solution, यहाँ पे आपको 1 यूनिट की कॉस्ट दी हुई है and you have supplied 7 units. So what will be the cost in this cell? 14 into 7. So this will be 14 into 7 plus next will be 6 into 56 plus 8 into 35 plus 21 into 11 plus 71 into 10 plus 63 into 6. Is it clear? So this will be your cost for your initial basic feasible solution. Clear? In this way you will proceed. When you will do the assignment, you will always have these as m plus n minus basic variable. वहां पे आपका सिर्फ m plus n minus 1 नहीं हो सकता, जहां पे आपका minimum of ai and bj same आ जाए. Are you getting my point? So it can happen, suppose यहाँ पे आपका 13 नहीं होके सपोज आपकी वैल्यू यहाँ पे क्या होती? 7. सो 7 और 7 की असाइनमेंट अगर आप करते तो मिनिमम दोनों का ही क्या है? 7. सो आइदर यू कैन कट रो or you can cut column. So if you are cutting your row, so here you have to do like this 7 minus 7 by 0. You can also cut row and column, but then you will not have n plus n minus 1 cells. जब भी आपको ऑप्टिमैलिटी के लिए प्रोसीड करना है, तब आपके n plus n minus 1 cells होने चाहिए. Is it clear? So अगर आप ऐसे कट पूरे ही कर दोगे रो और कॉलम, so आपको कहीं ना कहीं 0 असाइन करना पड़ेगा. So it is better कि आप ऐसे प्रोसीड करो, एक ही कट करो चाहे रो या कॉलम, और दूसरे को माइनस करके 0 बना दो. Right? In that case, you will always have degenerate basic feasible solution. पढ़ा था ना degenerate, कि अगर किसी भी बेसिक वेरिएबल की वैल्यू मेरी क्या आ जाती है 0, तो जब आप असाइनमेंट करोगे कहीं ना कहीं ये वैल्यू 0 असाइन होगी और वो वैल्यू वेरिएबल की है, इसीलिए वो degenerate basic feasible solution बनेगी. Is it clear? The next example, the same. Find initial basic feasible solution to maximize returns for given transportation problem by northwest corner rule. So the question is given to you that this is S1, S2, S3, S4. Destinations are D1, D2, D3. And here you have availability or supply. And here you have demand. So this is given to you. This is 4, 3, 2. And here it is 10, 8, 5, 6. This is your 5, 6, 3. And here is 9. So the question is given to you that you have to apply your northwest corner rule. Can I apply northwest corner? No, because the question given is to me that is the maximized returns. That means these are not the cost, these are the profits which I am getting from the source to the destination. So there are two ways to convert the problem from maximizing to minimizing. Either you can multiply every cost with the negative sign, or you can choose the highest cost from these cells. Don't consider supply and availability, and subtract every cost from the highest cost. So what is your highest cost over here? 6. So when you will do 6 minus 4 here, what will be your? I am doing the calculation here, you can do. 6 minus 4, that will be your 2. 6 minus 3, that will be your 3. 6 minus 2, that will be your 4. 6 minus 5, that will be your 1. And this is 6 minus 6, 0. 6 minus 1, 5. 6 minus 6, that will be your 0. And 6 minus 4, that will be your 2. And 6 minus 3, that will be your 3. 6 minus 3, that will be your 3. 6 minus 5, that will be 1. 6 minus 4, that will be your 2. right? So in this way, you will convert your maximizing problem into your minimizing one. Is it clear? Either you can multiply the every cost by negative sign, or you can do this process. It will not affect the question, right? So next, now your problem was of maximization. You have converted into minimization. Now, can I apply northwest corner rule? You have to check the balanced transportation or not. Check for the balanced. The sum of 10 plus 8 plus 5 plus 6, that is coming out to be 29. And if you sum over 9 plus 12 plus 8, it is also coming out to be your 29. So it is your balanced transportation problem. Now you can apply your northwest corner rule. So what is your northwest entry? This is northwest entry. Minimum of 10 and 9 is what you will cut, row or column? Column. And here will be 10 minus 9, that will be 1. Now what is your next northwest entry? The minimum of 1 and 12 is what you will cut, row or column? The next entry is 0, right? And here it minimum of 8 and 11 is 8. What you will cut? And 11 minus 8 will be your 3. Next, this is northwest entry. This is your minimum of 3 and 5 will be your 3. But you will cut, row or column? And this is 5 minus 3, 2. Next is entry is this. Minimum of 2 and 8 is 2. What you will cut, row or column? This is the last entry. You can notice here is also 6 and here is also 6. So you will assign 6. So both of your rows and column will cut. So you have basic variable as x11, that is your 9. x12, that will be your 1. x22, that is your 8. x32, that is your 3. x33, that is your 2. And x34, that will be your 6. So you have 4 sources and 3 destination. So you will have m plus n minus 1. You can notice here that is your 6 cells over here. Is it clear? Yes or no? The concept remains same. Only if you want to find the maximizing return for initial basic feasible solution. Now this is the value of x11. You will now multiply this x11 with the actual profits which were given to you. Is it clear? ये इससे नहीं आपको मल्टीप्लाई करना, द क्वेश्चन विल बी रॉन्ग. यू कैनॉट मल्टीप्लाई 9 into 2, 3 into 1. What you have to multiply? 9 into your actual profit which was given to you. That means your 9 into 4. This thing. x43. So this is 9 into 4 plus x12, that is your 3 into 1, plus x22, that is your 6 into 8, x32, that is your 4 into 3, plus x33, that is your 3 into 2, plus x43, that is your 6 into 4. So that will be your profit for initial basic feasible solution. Is it clear? Yes or no? You can do the calculation, right? The next method which we are going to do, that is your least cost entry method. You can consider the same question. So here the values were 14, 56. This was your 48, 27. This was your 82, 35, 21, 81, 13. And here value is your 19. And this is 16, 99, 31, 71, 63. Here is 6, 16. The same question. And here you have value 21. And here you have value 6. So now, when you have considered northwest corner rule, has it considered any cost for delivering the product? They have not considered, they are just delivering the way it is. But what you have to actually do, you have to minimize the cost as well, right? So least cost entry method says the process will remain same, that you will do the assignment with minimum of AI and DJ, right? So here you will choose that entry which will be your minimum cost first. Then you will do the assignment. So you will choose the least cost from the given entries and then you will do the assignment. So what is the least cost here? 14. So here firstly you will do the assignment in 14. So here will be 7 and minimum of that will be your 7. So what you will cut, the same you will cut your column, and here will be 13 minus 7 will be your 6, and it was your balanced as well that we have discussed. Now what is your minimum cost? Next minimum cost is 21. You will do the assignment. Minimum of 19 and 21 will be. So it will cut your row, and here you will have 21 minus 2, that will be your 19, that will be your 2. Now what is the next minimum cost? That is your 27. So you will do the assignment over here. What is the minimum? 6 and 6. So now here you have 6 and 6. So either you can cut row or you can cut your column, and other value you will take as 0. अगर दोनों काट दोगे, in the last you will not have m plus n minus basic cells. And if you have to proceed for the optimality, you should have m plus n minus 1 basic cells. So what should I cut, row or column? So if I am cutting this, it will be 6 minus 6, that will be my 0. Is it clear? Now what is the next minimum cost? 31. Minimum of 14 and 16 will be 14. So what you will cut, row or column? 16 minus 14, that will be your 2. What is next minimum cost? 48. The minimum of 0 and 2 is 0. The rows or columns which you have cut, you will not consider that. So you are left with only 48 and 71. This is 0 and this 2 minus 0 will remain as 2. So what you will cut, row or column? Right? And the next you have 71. This is the last entry. You can notice here this is and 2. That means your calculations are correct. Right? So you can notice here this one variable you have got over here 0. That means you have degenerate basic feasible solution. So you have value as x11 is your 7, x13 that is your 0, x14 that is your 16, and x23 that is your 19, x32 is 14, and your x33 that is your 2.
It's new.
X14 is okay 6. I have written wrong. I cut. This is your 6. Fine. This is a line. This is not 16. This is 6. Is it clear? So now you can notice here that one of your basic variable is 0. So you have degenerate basic feasible solution. Even if you will calculate your cost for your IBFS, for your LCM, you will notice that this will be lesser than your northwest corner rule. जो यहाँ पे आपकी ये cost आई है, minimization, it will be lesser than your northwest corner rule. That means the northwest corner rule give the highest cost, then LCM reduces the cost, and the last, this reduces the cost. Is it clear? Yes or no? So the same you can calculate your cost for multiplying with this, that you have 14 into 7 and the values with the cost. Your you can also do this example. I have just to tell one thing in this. So the question is that find initial basic feasible solution for given transportation problem with least cost entry method. And this is the problem when we have converted the maximization to the minimization one. Only then you can apply your any method to find the solution. Start doing this. This was the question. When I have given you the maximizing profit, then it has been converted into the minimum cost. That was the table was this. It was your balance transportation problem. This is the cost table which I have considered after converting into minimization. So only the thing over here that I have to tell you in this. So when you have to apply your least cost entry method, now you can see that there is a tie between your least cost. So what is your least cost? Zero. And it is coming on two places, right? Least cost means whenever you are whenever you have time, what you have to do that you will give the maximum allocation to the cell. जहां पे आपकी maximum allocation हो रही होगी वहां पे आप assignment पहले करोगे. Are you getting? To break the tie, you will select that cell where you are allocating more. So you can notice in this, if you are choosing this 0, what you are assigning, the minimum of 8 and 12 is 8. So you will assign 8 over here. And if you choose this 0, you will assign minimum of 5 and 9 is. So where is maximum allocation? 8. So that means you will choose this cell to break the tie. Is it clear? Fine. Why you are choosing? Actually, you want to give the allocation most where you have minimum cost. क्योंकि इसके बाद जो आपकी कॉस्ट सिलेक्ट होगी वो इससे बड़ी ही होगी, इससे छोटी नहीं होगी. इसीलिए आप सबसे ज्यादा एलोकेशन आप मिनिमम कॉस्ट को देना चाह रहे हो. इज इट क्लियर? सो यू विल चूज दिस सेल टू ब्रेक द टाई. How to break the tie that I have told you, you have to choose the maximum allocation that you have to do. So here the maximum allocation here is 8. What you will cut now? Row, please help me to solve this question. Now what is the minimum cost? 0. So again the minimum of 5 and 9 is. Now what you will cut? ये वाला 0 अगर यहाँ नहीं होके यहाँ पे होता तब आपकी एलोकेशन इस 0 के लिए होती, इसके लिए नहीं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आप एलोकेशन 9, 8 देते और 8, तब आप कुछ भी ले सकते हो. इज इट क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, दिस इज 5, बट यू विल कट and here you will have 4. The next minimum cost is 1, but you will assign 4 or 6. Minimum is 4, so you will cut column and this is 4, 6 minus 4, that is your 2. Next, what is minimum? 2. Now again you have 2 on places. So here you have allocation, here is 4 and here you have allocation is 2. So what you will choose? This allocation you will choose that you will assign 4 over here. And what you will cut? Column. So it will be your 6. Next minimum cost is again this 2. Now the minimum of 2 and 8 is 2. And here will be your 6. What will be cut? What is the last? 4. In the last, you will always have whatever method you will apply, you will get same value. That means you have done the correct calculation. So here you got your x1, 1 as your 4, x1, 3 as your 6, x2, 2 that is your 8, x3, 1 that is your 5, x4, 2 that is your 4, and x4, 3 that is your 2. Is it clear? Now if you want to find the maximum profit, you have to multiply the actual profit with these costs. That means you will multiply here 4 with the actual cost which was given to you, 4, x1, 3 that is your 2 into 6 plus 8 into 6 plus 6 into 5 plus 5 into 4 plus 4 into 2. You can notice that your least cost will give you least answer than your northwest corner rule.